Hurricane Isaias. Alright, first thing first, you need to understand and overstand that these hurricanes are man made. Yes, it sounds very crazy, but apply this. When you go to funerals, what happens? You cry. And when everybody is crying, what happens? It rains. So that goes to show that's a creation. And basically, depending on how you're moaning to death, that's the feelings and emotions that's basically being watered down. Now, when you got a helicopter, when you got chemtrails, and when you have this 5G towering system that's orchestrated, and when you have Harp, of course, which they've been had 5G and all of these technologies, once you mix these elements and molecules and substances together, you harness this energy out of the sky. Basically, you're bringing heat into cold. So that's opposing already. So that's already prepared to fight, prepared to go at each other. And now, of course, what you going to get? You put in chemicals in the sky. You spraying it in the sky constantly on a day-to-day basis. And basically, you infiltrating that. So basically, this is also being taking place underneath water too. And what happens where the waste goes in the water, the oceans. What happens if you mess with a queen, like a water, a feeling, emotion? You throw dirt. That's like throwing a dirty, possessed spirit inside you. It's gonna cause chaos. You're gonna have abuse. And plus you gotta get that out too. And remember, we all came out of the water. So with that being said, what goes in gotta come out. And what goes in the sky, what's polluting the sky, gotta come down. So take that into consideration when you seeing this shit that's basically being sprayed and basically being hammered and throughout the skies. So now take this into consideration. At the end of the day, your government, which is the behind the scene government, not the government that you see on television, not the government that you're basically watching on the news and shit. I'm talking about some dark ass, some motherfuckers that's not even human type shit. Like some shit that you can only see in the yin realm. These beings are the only beings you can see in the yin realm. Of course, they take control over certain deities and certain beings in this domain. But of course, when you mixing things up, this is like chemistry. It's like chemistry. So what you put in the air, what you put in the sky, they mix it up, cause destruction. It fucks around, causes hurricanes, tornadoes, tsunamis. And of course, it's a natural way of these things, and it's a man-made way of these things. And when something is basically being added and have a lot of words and mixtures into it, that goes to show a man created that shit. Feel me? Man knew what it was about, and they basically added that up. So of course, when they add all these things up, that's when you add in fire to the water, and when you add in fire with fire, it basically grows, it get bigger. Feel me? And it turns more, the more, like, look at it like this. One person hates you. You're dealing with that. Now everybody starts to hate you. Everybody starts to throw their shit on you. Now, of course, you're going to go crazy. You're going to go mad. And that's more, you need more energy. You need more power. You need more of this. You need more of that. Feel me? It goes crazy. It goes out of control. That's what the earth is doing. From all the pollution and all the shit that your government is putting in the sky, putting in the air, putting in the ocean, mixing chemistry, mixing all these chemicals and spraying the shit in the sky through the surface on a day-to-day basis. This is coming back down to come haunt y'all. For me, and it's fucking with people's homes, destroying trees, breaking down trees, also kill somebody. A tree fell on somebody's car and killed their ass. Also floods, damages, and a lot of people are out of their homes right now, of course, too. So, of course, they taking this into consideration. So they utilizing this also as a way to basically kill and destruct you. Kill your ass. Make you go out to go buy more shit. Go back in your home in quarantine. Feel me? And they supposedly call it hurricane season. Nah, that's the season where they basically digging up bottles, putting that shit in the atmospheres, and basically fucking with this weather. So when they tell you Mother Nature, that's their Mother Nature. Wait, of course, my camera just fell because, when I'm speaking that shit, that's what happens. They try to basically fuck around with me and shit. But That's what's going on. So y'all be very careful and safe out here. And of course, as these motherfuckers doing rituals and spells, we're trying to harm and harvest your area, your home, your house, your family, your loved ones. Make sure you're doing some rituals and spells too to keep your safe space sacred and secure. And of course, you can throw some motherfucking witchcraft right back at their ass. But basically, know what you're utilizing it for and not utilizing it just utilize it, feel me? Because witchcraft is very, very powerful, feel me? And if a motherfucker sending a tornado, hurricane that's gonna affect you in your area and shit and fucking bring down trees in your home and your drive through, then motherfucker, you best to be prepared to send that energy right back at these motherfuckers. Cause you got a question, how come the White House never get hurricanes? How come these motherfuckers don't get, feel me? You gotta really question these things. They only out here to basically redirect the shit that they put out there to basically harness your ass. So be very careful in this motherfucker. I love y'all.